Today we are going to make this complete website plant landing page. Okay, today we are going to make plant landing page a complete responsive website. Okay, this is the complete responsive website that today we are going to make. Okay, this is the header section, this is the hero section, this is the about section and product section and testimonial section. Okay, this is the complete responsive website that we are going to make today. Okay, so we are going to make this website today. For this purpose, we are going to use the Visual Studio Code. As you can see in Visual Studio, this is the Visual Studio Code. In the Visual Studio Code, I have index.html, main CSS folder, and I am going to use the SAS folder, main SCSS folder, and a JavaScript folder. Okay, you can click it by opening for the closing and the opening purpose. Let me open the main index. Okay, and move it here. Okay, I have the main index folder or HTML folder, and HTML folder starts from here and ends here in the footer. Okay, this is a small website that we are going to make today. This is the main CSS folder, you can see, and this is the JavaScript folder. Okay, in the main index folder or HTML folder, as you can see, I have connected my HTML sheet to the main CSS folder and use some Google fonts. As you can see, I have used the Google fonts Lobster, and only you have to copy it from here, then paste it here. Okay, then the title plant landing page Hussain coders. As you can see, let me close it. This is the title of our website, you can see it here. Okay, this is the title of our website. Let me tell you about the website first. This is the logo of our website. These are the navigation bars. As a whole, this is the navigation bar, but in navigation bar, this is the logo section, these are the navigation list, this is the login button, this is the sign up button. This is the hero section of our website. Further moving, as you know, this is about us section. In about us section, we have used the pictures and some headings, some paragraphs, some buttons. Okay, this is our product section, our best product section again, and this is the footer. Okay, this is the complete website that we are going to make today. For this purpose, we have used the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In HTML, we were there in the title, as you know. This is the title, plant landing page Hussain coders. Okay, before moving further, I want to show you some basic queries. For media queries, I have used the media queries for the responsiveness. For the smallest, small, medium, large and the largest, some fonts, as I have told you before, Lobster in the sans serif way. Colors, I have used white color, black color, primary color, secondary color, text color for the text, gray light color for the heading, and for the footer. To center our content, we have used the class with the name of row. Okay, there I have used some content. To center our content, some media queries with the maximum width of 114 rem and margin to 0 and auto. Okay, I have used the media query for the large, for the medium, for the small and for the smallest. Okay, for basic styling, I have used the unordered list, main list, list style to none, anchor point, text decoration to none, color to color text, image maximum width to 100%, height to auto. For the headings H1, H2, H3, H4 and H5, color to the color heading. For the upper text class, I have used the text transform to uppercase. For the center text, I have used the text line to the center. And for the basic styling, I have before and after, I have used the margin to 0, padding to 0 and box sizing to inherit. For the HTML, for the basic HTML, font size to 62.5%, box sizing to border box, hidden, overflow X to the hidden. And here I have used some media queries for the responsive purpose for the large, medium, small and smallest. Okay, for body, font family to font primary, font weight to 400, color to color text, line height to 1.6 and overflow to hidden. As you know, header starts here. Before moving to header, we have to come here. As you know, our website starts here. For the header portion, this portion is the header portion. A logo, some navigation links and a button and a swipe up, a sign up button too. This is the navigation bar, okay, or our header. Okay, now we are going to make this portion of the website. In header, we have used a class with the name of header and anchor with the name class with the name of logo, and the logo is hussaincoders. In navigation, class with the name of main nav, and in navigation bar we are going to use unordered list class with the name of main nav. As you can see, main nav with the name of list, and in the list class with the name of main nav item. Okay, for the anchor, we are going to use class with the main nav link to main. As you can see, home is the main part, home is the main portion. Okay, now class with the main nav items. As you can see, this and this. In the main nav items, we are going to put product, about, gallery, blog. Okay, for our buttons, we are changing the class to the main nav item to main nav CTA, control to action. In the control to action, we are going to put the class with the name of main nav link and button light and main nav link and button dark. For these buttons, we are using log in and sign up. This is the button light and this is the button dark. Class with the name of main nav link button dark. These are the buttons. Okay, this is the light button, this is the dark button, and link is closed as well as unordered list with the close of navigation. Now moving further to the buttons, and we have used icons for these buttons and name them icon mobile navigation, class with the name of icon mobile navigation, and class with the name of icon mobile navigation, and use the icons from the icons. Okay, and name the button to button mobile navigation. As you can see, let me show you. These are the icons, this is the menu and this is the close. These are the icons that I am talking about. Okay, you can see here it's open, nav open, and it's close, nav close. As you can see it here. Okay, open and close. These are the buttons that we are talking about. These buttons, mobile, button mobile, nav. Okay, now moving further to the main CSS folder. As you know, header starts here. Dot header or class header display to the flex, align items to the center, justify content to the space between, height to the 9.6 rem, padding to the 0 and 6 rem, and z index to 9999. For the logo, class of logo, font size to the 3.2 rem, color to the color white, and z index to the 10. class main nav transform to translate x to -20 rem, and here I have used the media query for the large translate transform to translate x to 0 and position absolute, top to 0, left to 0, width to 100%, height to 100, viewport height, and background color to the color primary with the opacity of 0.7, display to the flex, align item to the center, justify content to the center, z index to 9999, opacity to the 0, and visibility to the hidden or pointer events to the none, and transform translate x to the 100% and transition all to the 0.5 second. This is the main nav class with the main nav, and here is the class with the main nav. This is the class in the main nav that we are talking about, and in main nav this is the main nav as a whole. Okay, further moving into the main nav, we have lists, display to the flex, align item to the center, gap to the forum, and here I have used the media query also for the large and flex direction to the column, and this is the list. Okay, now for the link, font size to 2.2 rem, transition all to 0.3 seconds. For the hovering effect, color to color primary, and the main, as you know, this was the main font weight to 800 and color to color black. For call to action button, transform to translate x 20 rem, and I have used the media query here as well. For the button mobile navigation, as I have told you before, this is the button mobile navigation, this. Okay, for this, border to none, background to none, display to none, z index to 9999, and I have used the media query for the large here also, and the display to the block. For the icon mobile nav, the icons, these are the icons. Okay, for the icon, font size to 4 cursor to the pointer, icon mobile nav, color, name, close outline, display to the none, and for the menu outline, display to the none, name, close outline, display to the block, and for the open main nav, I have used the media query here, opacity to the 1, visibility to the visible, pointer event to auto, and transform to translate x to the 0. For the button, as you know, these are the buttons, login button and sign up button. This was the dark button, this was the light button. For the button, display to the inline block. For the light button, padding to the 1 rem, 3 rem, border to the 1 pixel, solid color primary, color to the color primary, font size to the 1.8 rem. For the hovering effect, background color to the color primary, color to the color white, and transition all to the 0.5 second. For the dark, padding to the 1 rem and 3 rem, background color to the color primary, color to the color white, border to the 1 pixel, solid and color primary, and font size to the 1.8 rem. For the hovering effect, background color to the color white, color to the color primary, border to the 1 pixel, solid and color primary, and transition all 0.5 second. And for the gallery, we will come there later, margin right to the 2 rem. Okay, now moving further to the section hero. As you know, the hero section starts from here and ends here. In hero section, this portion is the hero section with the heading, with some paragraph, a button, a dark button exactly like this button. Okay, and pictures. Okay, this is the hero section. Now we are going to make this section. In this section class with the name of hero, div class with the name of row. As you know, the row we have used to center our content, as I have told you before, a row to center our content, this row to center our content. Okay, now moving further, div class with the name of hero content, class with the name of hero photo, and the image with the source of image 1. As you know, I am using this image, and a name with the plant, class with the hero photo image. Div close, for the further div, class with the name of hero text box, this hero text box, and class with the name of heading primary, and there is some heading. Paragraph class with the name of hero text box text, and there is some text, and anchor point with the class name, class with the name of button dark, and here is the button. Close the div in which text box, heading, and text box, hero text box text and button are there, and close the section here. Moving further to the main CSS folder, to the hero section. Hero section. In the hero section, content display to the flex, align item to the center, before content to the empty, position absolute, background image to the URL. As you know, I have also used this image. Okay, this image, this is the background image, and I am going to use this URL to display this image. Okay, and background size to the color, background position to the right, width to the 70%, height to the 100%, top to the 0, and left to the minus 30%. For the photo, this photo, flex to the 00 and 50%, text box, flex to the 00 50%, padding to the 0, 5 viewport width 00, and all but not the last child, all but not the last child, margin bottom to the 4em, and text to the font size 2.2 rem. And you know, I have used the heading primary here, and I have a separate portion for headings. Font size to the 6 rem, font weight to the 400, and line height to the 1.2 rem. For secondary heading, which we are going to use further, font size to the 4 rem, font weight to the 400, and line height to the 1. And for the tertiary heading, we are going to use the font size to the 3 rem, font weight to the 400, and line height to the 1. Now this portion, this hero section is completed. Now moving further to this section, okay. This section, we are going to make this heading, some paragraph, some buttons. This is the dark button, this is the light button. Here we also have the button, but I have told you about the button before in there. Okay, there I have told you about the button before. Button display to the inline, light button to the padding 1 rem, 3 rem, border to the 1 pixel, solid color primary color to the color prime, font size to 1.8 rem, hovering effect color, background color to the color primary color to the color white, and transition out to the 0.5 seconds. This was the dark button. Okay, this was the light button. Again we are going to use this same dark button and light button here. So, and this is the dark button too. Then we are going to use the same button. Okay, same text, same coding. Now for the gallery, moving further to the gallery section, as this is the gallery section, as you can see, this exactly this portion, and opposite of this portion, opposite of this portion. Gallery starts from here and ends here, as you can see. Section, class with the name of gallery, class with the name of row, div, class with the name of gallery content, and in gallery content, class with the name of gallery text box, and h2 heading, class with the name of heading secondary, there is some heading close, paragraph, class with the name of gallery text box text, and there is some text, close, anchor point with the name of class, button dark button, and in the dark button gallery all see all collections, and again button light, learn more. These are two buttons that we have talked before. This is the dark button, this is the light button, this is the dark button, this is the dark button, this is the light button. Okay, now moving further to the div, class gallery photo, and in there we have source image 2 and name it a plant, and class with the name of gallery photo image, and anchor point with the name of button, button dark gallery, and photo button by now. Okay. Here the gallery section ends. This is the gallery section. Now moving further to the main CSS folder. In the gallery section, in the gallery margin 20 rem, 0, 0 and 0, content to the display to the flex, align item to the center. For the text box, padding to the 0, 5 viewport width, 0, 5 viewport width, position to the relative and all but not the last child, margin bottom to the 4 before content empty, and position to the absolute. This is the position absolute and this is the position relevant. Top to the 0, left to the 0, background image to the linear gradient to bottom, color primary to the color white. We are going to use the background image for this purpose. Okay, width to the 0.3 rem, height to the 100% and color to the color point of primary. For the text, font size to the 1.8 rem, padding to the 0, 20 VW or viewport width and 0, 0. For the photo, image to the maximum width to the 200%, transform to translate x minus 25 rem. For the button, transform to the translate y to the minus 8 rem, as you can see this. And for the buttons, button in the gallery, margin right to the 2 rem. Okay. Now moving further into the plant section, and this is the plant section. This is the plant section. This is the plant section, exact opposite of the gallery section. Exact opposite of the gallery section. As you have seen this line, this background line, the main CSS portion for this line was this. Okay. This for the before. In the text box, before content position to absolute, top to 0, left to 0, background image to the linear gradient to bottom, color primary to color white. As you can see, color primary to color white. Okay. Now moving further to the plant section. This is the plant section, exact opposite of this section. For the plant section, as you can see, we can only copy it from here and can paste it here, but we are going to write class plant, class with the name of row, as we have used the row to center our content. Div class with the name of plant content, you can see gallery content and plant content. Class with the name of plant photo, image source image with the 3, this is the image, name with the plant and class with the plant photo image, and anchor point with the name of class, button, button dark plant and photo button by now. Div class with the name of plant text box, heading class with the name of heading secondary and this is the heading. Then paragraph class with the name of plant text box text and this is some paragraph. Anchor point for the buttons and again anchor point for the button, and close the div and close the section. As you can see, this is the plant section. Now moving further to the plant section. Plant with the content, display to the flex, align item to the center, text box, text align to the right, position to the relative, as you can see, position to the absolute and all but not the last child, margin bottom to the 4. For the before, content empty, position to the absolute, top to the 0, right minus 5%. Background image, as you can see, this is the background image. Linear gradient to bottom, color primary to color white, width to the 0.3 rem, height to the 100% and color to the color primary. For the text, font size to the 1.8 rem, padding to the 0, 0, 0 and 20 viewport width, and for the photo, image to the maximum width 200% and button, transform, translate 25 rem and minus 10 rem. Okay. And I have told you before, this is the dark button, this is the light button, again this is the dark button, again dark button, light button, dark button and light button and dark button. And I have told you about these styles again and again. These are the buttons that I have told you before. I am using this button again and again, and I have told you for the headings too. In this paragraph we have used the Scandi heading with the font size of 400, font weight to the 400 and line height to the 1. Now moving further to the product section, and in product section our best products, this is our product section. Okay, in product section the section starts from here and ends here. As you can see in product section, this is the heading, this is a light button, and there are 3 pictures that I am going to use for this product. For this process section, class with the name of product, div class with the name of row to center our content, div class with the name of product description, and in this div we have heading and an anchor point with the heading tertiary, and anchor point for the button to see all. Okay, heading and a button. For the div class to the product content, in product content we have product item with the image, and again div product item. Again you can see in this div we have 3 product items, and in product item we have the images with the name of class, with the name of product item image, product item image, and product item image. Okay, in this div we have 3 divs further for the image. Okay, now close this section and close the main section too. This was the product section, starts from here and ends here. Now moving further to the main CSS folder. In product section, class of product padding to the 20 rem and 0. For the description, display to the flex, align item to the center, and justify content to the space between. For the content, display to the grid and grid template column to the repeat, auto fit, minimum maximum to the 25 rem and 1 FR. As you know, this is the description. Okay, this is the description and this is the content. This is the content, and in content items, maximum width to the 110%, and these are the items. These are the items. Now moving further to the footer section, and the footer section starts from here and ends here. In footer section you can see we have a logo, we have this and a line, then a copyright. Okay, now moving to the footer section. Footer class with the name of footer, div class with the name of footer content, div class with the name of footer logo. This is the footer logo. And in footer navigation, as you know, the navigation starts from here and ends here. And in navigation we have the unordered list, and in unordered list footer navigation we are going to name the class footer navigation link. And in unordered list, class with the name of footer navigation item, and in each item we have class with the name of footer navigation link, and each link we are going to define home, product, about, gallery and blog. Home, product, about, gallery and blog. Then a line. For this line we the unordered list is closed and the navigation is also closed. Okay, for the div, for this line we are going to with the name of class footer line and NVSP line, and footer class with the name of footer copyright and copy for this, and copyright Hussain coders, and close the div and close the footer. This was the footer. Sorry, this was the footer. Moving further to the main CSS portion, footer starts from here background color to the color primary, padding to the padding to the 10 mm and 0 for the content, text line to the center all but not the last child, margin bottom to the 4mm for the logo, font size to the 4mm and color to the color white. For the navigation, this is the logo, these are the navigation. For the navigation list, display to the flex, align item to the center and justify content to the center and gap to the 8 rem. For the link, these and these are the links separately. Font size to the 2.5 rem, color to the color footer, transition all to the 0.3 second, and for the hovering effect, color to the color secondary. This is the hovering effect. Okay. And for the line, width to the 100%, height to the 2 pixels, background color to the color white. As you can see, this is the color white. For copyright, font size to the 1.8 rem and color to the color footer. Our website ends here, and now we only have two things left. One thing is this that we have created, and I have told you about the code. And moving further, in the JavaScript file, constant button navigation to the element, document to the query selector, button mobile navigation, and again document to the query selector to the class of header to make navigation, mobile navigation work. Button to the navigation element, add element listener, click to the function and header element class listener to the toggle nav open. As you can see, this will toggle to open the nav. Okay. For the scroll reveal, constant SR to the scroll reveal, origin to the top, distance to the 60 pixels, duration is the 25 and delay to the 400. In scroll dot reveal, footer lines, product item, footer logo, footer navigation item, footer copyright, interval to the 100 and hero photo, gallery text box, plant photo, origin to the right, and hero text box, plant text box, gallery photo, origin to the right. For the smooth scroll, variable scroll to the new, smooth scroll, href to the hash, speed to the 900. So this is our website that we have made today. If you like the website, please let me know in the comment section. If you want some changes, please let me know, and please like, share and subscribe my channel and my video. Thank you.